Good evening, everybody. My name is JL Galloway, your host for tonight. Tonight I'm joined by my co-host, Jenny A.
Howdy, howdy.
And of course, who could forget about the Grand Nuggets himself, all the way back from Ferenginar, our program manager, Matt.
And he's still doing Ferenginar work right now.
He's got to check that exchange.
All the exchange. Not platinum. Not platinum.
And of course, who could forget about our community manager himself, the one, the only, the legendary Scott.
Greetings.
Really. So, question: what happened to our guest?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Robert, where'd you go?
He said he didn't want to be. He was camera shy all of a sudden.
All of a sudden. Well, he was on behind the stage scenes with us earlier. In case anybody's... Oh, there he is.
There he is.
The devil. Oh, he changed shirts.
Hi.
Well, at least it's not a green. At least it's not a green or a black sweater. I would have nearly had a heart attack.
Orange. Spoiler alert.
Hi.
What, he brought it? He bought an orange sweater. Is that what I just heard?
No.
Okay, good. Don't do that to me, buddy. Don't do that to me.
He was wearing an orange polo.
Oh, orange polo, yeah.
Well, if I don't wear the red sweater, people go crazy.
This is true.
He has a fan on. It's very hot in the sweater.
I was going to say, Jade did earlier today, so.
Well, no, it's currently, what's the temperature right now? It is currently 71 right now.
Got you beat. 79.
I got you both beat. I got the rain. Who wants the rain? Anybody?
It's coming tonight.
Anybody?
Blame it on the rain.
That's a good song.
First time in a long time that usually October is our wettest month for Texas. And we haven't got a single drop of rain this whole entire month.
What is rain?
Oh, come up to Oregon, buddy.
What happens when you live in the desert?
Matt gets it like once every 5 years.
Speaking of coming to Oregon, Robert, you come to Oregon, let me know.
I was in Oregon. I was in Portland last week.
After the fact, he lets me know.
I was in Hillsboro, Texas.
We both were.
Yeah, that's weird. I used to live in Hillsboro. Now I live in a charming small town that Robert calls a hamlet.
No, it's based on population. It's a hamlet.
And then Jenny says I live in a Hallmark town.
It looks like it.
You think?
How many bakeries are there?
Surprisingly, none.
Then,
it's not a Hallmark town. Where's the cheesy little coffee shop or the bakery?
Have you guys seen the TikToks? Have you guys seen the TikToks on that where this guy talks about Hallmark movies?
I see so many videos. I don't know.
I swear I sent it to you, Jenny, when I saw them.
I probably saw it, and I slept since then.
Oh, wait. We get to sleep?
No.
Okay. I've been sleeping a lot. Been helping my health.
I'm sorry, Robert. The Mind Goblin Scott Sterling. What?
I hope he's not a Mind Goblin.
Do I want to know, Scott? Do you have a story for us?
No.
I miss you, Stern. That's all I got to say.
Well, somebody that staff was supposed to have a show 2 weeks ago and didn't know they were supposed to do a show 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that guy, he's such a loser.
God, he's so old and
yeah.
Well, he was giving away the potatoes instead of selling them.
I'm sorry, Addie. I did give away your potatoes.
How rude.
I know, right?
I put him on the Sea Scout ship.
Well.
What?
Well.
Well, what?
Well.
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 Do we know any other words?
No.
No.
Nope.
Yay! Yay! All right. Should we play a game?
Yes.
Sure.
Well, you guys can.
No, because Robert's here. We're going to honor our 40.
SpaceCon first.
Oh, we could definitely do that. I'm just saying we can't talk about Star Trek since Robert's here, and he's going to hold us to the 45-minute rule.
Well, right now it depends. When you're in the store, you got to make sure you test the cucumbers. That way, you get the right ones to make pickles with.
I'm telling you, the only thing you need to get right is how you make avocados. There's a right way to make it, and there's a wrong way. It's probably the same with pickles, right?
Yeah.
Well, Jay,
you guys do it. Then there's the way I do it. The dumpster.
Oh,
Jay, I'm afraid to try your guacamole made from avocados.
Actually, my guacamole is pretty good because it's my wife that makes it, not me.
guacamole is disgusting.
Thank
How
you.
dare you? How dare you, Matt?
Thank you, Matt.
Matt, I take away all your tequila drinking privileges from this point forward.
I don't drink tequila.
Yeah.
What? You
So
don't
sure,
drink
go
tequila?
ahead.
Oh,
No, he's a beer drinker.
I drink beer, whiskey, and scotch.
why
God,
can't
how
So
are
you-
you friends?
So you drink Boilermakers.
I have in my past, yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. Wow, that was a delay lag.
Right.
If Jay lives in a hamlet, there has to be a no zero number of people saying Alice.
For sure.
Otherwise, it's just sparkling neighborhood. Wow.
That is a
good.
deep cup
Yeah.
reference.
That was
What-
good.
What you
It
don't know
made-
is Jay's the one that stands on the corner all day long and says that.
Hmm.
That's his
No,
job,
we're
man.
not going to be stroking her ego, Stern. No,
Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
there's only enough room
I
in
agree
here
with
for
you,
one
Amy.
ego. That's fine.
I'm sorry, but we got the test results back. That is incorrect.
Wait, we could take more than one ego in this group.
Or-
Look at Jenny. Jenny's like, no, Robert, stop.
I mean,
I'm here for the Jenny and Scott show featuring Matt and Jay doing the traffic and weather on the 45s.
On the 45. No, on the 15s.
35. Did you enjoy the message that Scott sent you? Said we were on the 35 just for you.
Oh.
Anyways,
I put it in our group chat when we were traveling down on Thursday.
I wonder if this is going to affect Eric. Eric's one of our loyal listeners. We have storms going through, so bouncing up and down. Well, Sammy, seriously, be careful out there. Be safe.
it's Sammy.
anyway,
So we got a random picture of a sink. I like
there's
it.
there's a story behind this.
Sammy.
story behind
Hold
this.
hold on. I need pictures of Sammy doing the Lieutenant Dan in the middle of the storm.
I did it, Dad. I did it.
Yes, it's a picture of a random sink, but look where the mirror is at.
It's on the floor.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, I saw this picture.
Hmm.
I was so
Sweet.
confused. I went to go. We had to stop at this random McDonald's on the way there because we all had to go to the bathroom. And I went to go wash my hands, and I looked up. I go, "Oh, there's no mirror." Okay. Then I just happened to look and go, "Oh, the mirror is up on the ceiling, angled. It's angled."
Makes me
I have
wonder
no
if it's
clue why
hiding
it was angled
something.
like that, but I thought that was the weirdest thing.
Did you put your finger up to it and see if it?
It was
if
too
went like
high up.
this? Oh, because I wonder if it has a camera.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just washing my hands, so I wasn't that annoyed by it. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
No,
Yeah.
if it's in a McDonald's, I'm telling you, if there's a camera in there, someone's going to go to jail.
Of course
Yeah.
they are. That's the
Yeah.
whole point, Matt. I agree with that person whoever said it was weird.
Then this is down Riverwalk.
Ooh, Riverwalk.
We met my
It loo-
cousin. She lives in
It looks
San
like it's a
Antonio.
river.
Well,
Did they
wait,
have a city walk on Riverwalk?
No.
No. Oh.
How about a town walk on a city walk?
But you know, but city
Okay.
walk where they have the city food.
Jenny, hang on a second. For those who don't know who Robert Ray is the host of the Promenade podcast. And he's a good friend of ours. He's been a great friend of ours, and he's been on the show multiple times. But it has been a while, Robert, since you've been back.
Well, I was here 2 weeks ago. Where were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us were here.
Robert, I'd like to thank you for taking over for me that night. I really appreciate you.
He ain't wrong, Jay.
What are you talking about? Jenny's in charge, always.
Sure. Anyway.
Let's get back onto the ooh, that's
So this is the con floor.
okay.
It wasn't like Scott felt. It felt like Scott said. It felt like aircraft carrier type things. We think this used to be a base.
That would be an airplane hangar.
Thank you. Words are hard. But Scott and I think that the Command Center used to be on a base because San Antonio is very well known for the military.
Well, I did find out it is not a military base, but that place has been there since like mid 1960s.
Oh.
Yeah,
could be a commercialized hangar.
That gives me a 60 vibes right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found that. I meant to tell you, I found that out today. When I had some free time, I looked it up.
These two sexy people.
Oh. SpaceCon.
Whoa, who's that sexy person?
Oh, that's Todd Stasiak.
Yeah.
He walked right into that one, Matt.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so this panel, all the panels were great. We laughed so hard at them.
We did.
It was nice because I think that's the first panel with Michael Burton that I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the format for Q&A with this was interesting too, because they would run panels, say from like, for example, noon to like 12:45, right? And then the next panel wouldn't start until 1 because they'd have people come in and sit down, and they had volunteers that would run out with pieces of paper and whatever, and you write down your question and hand it back to the volunteer, and the volunteer would run it up to the moderator, and he would sort through them.
Wait, you mean they actually answer customer questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
They should do that at STLV.
That sounds amazing, and it was so nice because we actually got a lot of good questions, and the moderator could pick out questions, and so you don't have to hear the life story of this person, and thank you for coming, and all blah blah, right? And what somebody else, we were talking to the people behind us, and they said they went to a con where they had a QR code that you can scan and submit questions that way. I was like, that's genius, because you know how many times I'm so sick of hearing, thank you for coming, this is my lifelong dream, blah blah blah. I want to get to the questions.
Or I'd like to introduce you to my son, James. James. Kurt.
This whole panel was freaking. The only person that was kind of not having jokes was John Delancey.
Yeah.
Everybody else was having a good old blast time.
Well,
but
John
Delancey on the cruise.
So something must have been off with him.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Let's say John Delancey.
And then it was the first time actually having Garrett on a panel. He's always moderating a panel, but I can't remember a time he was actually on a panel.
The cruise.
No, he wasn't on a panel on the cruise. He moderated a panel on his cruise.
He was on a panel on the cruise.
Well,
he was on the Voyager panel, which we missed because we went to the Discovery panel.
I like him as moderator. He moderates some. He MCs some of these panels too.
He actually knows what the fans want to hear, and he knows it's not about him. Whereas our favorite non-moderator, Jackass, it's all about him and yesterday's Enterprise.
Yesterday's Enterprise. Scott Mance.
Well, okay, so let's take this episode as Discovery, and let's talk about how it compares to yesterday's Enterprise, and how we can convert it back to the story of yesterday's Enterprise when it was this, and this, and yesterday, and Hotasha Yar went back in time to save them. How does that compare to the episode where Michael Burnham just cries?
Sounds all right.
I would prefer Scott Mance over Adam.
No, I'd take Adam over Scott Mance 1,000.
I'm sorry. Do you not remember the infamous Samiko and Martin Green panel 5 years ago at STLV? He spent 20 minutes recapping season 1 of Discovery, and people were walking out.
We haven't seen this guy in a while. Jordan Hoffman. Where did he go?
I'll take Jordan Hoffman and Adam over Scott Mantz any day, because Scott Mantz it's always about him. It's not about anyone else on the stage.
I have beef with Jordan Hoffman, but that's because he doesn't know his tricks. That's the only reason.
Yeah, but he's still a good moderator when it comes to actually keeping people on track.
I think
he'd be a good moderator.
I'll be done with Garrett.
Hello, nerds. Wesley, Crusher.
Yeah.
Bill Wheaton.
I don't know. I saw Scott Mantz moderate the Q&A after the first 2 episodes of Lower Decks last week, and he did a good job with that.
Wait,
did
what?
Yesterday's Enterprise come up?
Of course. The man's obsessed with that show, by the way.
I thought this was funny. Garrett came and sat down at the table because it was the specialist of Voyager, and then it was like the command of Voyager. And so Robert Decker McNeil and Garrett Wong appeared just up with the rest of the crew. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, completely random. They just Robert came in first, and Garrett was like a couple minutes after him, and he was running from, I guess, his booth to do it.
I will say this: some of my favorite stuff is when the actors crash other people's panels.
Yes.
My
favorite.
Brent Spiner on Patrick Stewart. I've seen some YouTubes of that.
Then I met Ethan Peck.
Okay.
I think Scott met.
I didn't realize he's that tall.
Yeah, he is.
But the actor has to be able to have a reason to crash.
Right.
They can't just crash to crash. Like I couldn't see.
I could see Q crashing Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
John Delancey.
Yeah.
I couldn't see Jess Bush just walking in on a Next Generation panel.
Yeah. I was saying,
Whoa. That's kind of hurtful there, knowing how much Matt loves Ms.
But I
Bush.
can see that. I wouldn't want that.
It wouldn't make sense. But I could see LeVar Burton crashing a Strange New World panel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these photos went double.
What is on his face, out of curiosity?
A mask.
It was a mask.
It's a mask, and he had to clear a spot so people could read his lips. Because apparently Robert Decker McNeil is still a COVID freak out person. Which I am so glad I almost picked him as my photo op. I would have been pissed if I go and have my photo op and not been warned that he's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Was he wearing a mask during the photos?
From my understanding, he did what William did, where he has a little thing that makes like a smile. But still, this should be warned. That way, you can make your decision if you want that or not.
Right. I agree, but at this point, you can't fault a celebrity, especially someone that works as much as him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He can do whatever he thinks is best for him to stay healthy and safe. But we still should give the people who are doing photo ops an option.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing there.
I have no problem with you. If that makes you feel better wearing a mask, go right ahead. But I'm glad I didn't. Anyways. We had VIP, so we were sitting, I think we always sat the second to third row back from the VIP section, from the main section, and we still had some really good photos.
We did. I took all of my photos with my camera on my phone rather than my actual camera, and I had it with me.
Mm-hmm. And this con, there was a whole bunch of random Star Wars random statues placed all around through the convention. Some of these pictures
were there any Star Wars people there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
Why do they keep repeating?
I'm drawing a blank on the other two.
Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen. Thank you.
Was anyone from Stargate there?
Oh yeah. Look
on the screen right now. I know you're busy, but
Richard Dean Anderson.
He was a hoot. Could not.
Oh, he was freaking hilarious.
We don't know if this is a shtick or not, but he couldn't remember anything, and they're all picking on him for it. And Michael Shanks and Ben Browder were picking on Lexa, who's in the middle of the two, the lady in white. They were talking about her. She goes, "I'm right here," and then they kept going. She goes, "Again, I'm right here."
I don't know, but Michael Shanks and Lexa are dating. They're married.
They're actually
they're married. Yeah, they've been married for a while. Yeah.
Richard Dean Anderson looked like he lost a lot of weight recently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not recognizing him.
He's the one standing up.
I know who Richard Dean Anderson is, but the other people, I'm not recognizing anyone.
You
else.
know,
Michael Shanks is in the middle.
Okay. You know Richard Dean Anderson.
Yes.
He played the doctor.
Jules Sadie or Sadie or
No, that's Terrell.
No, the first doctor. The first.
Played
Yeah.
The
first doctor on SG1.
Fraser.
Yes.
Michael Shanks.
And then Michael Shanks played
Jackson.
Daniel Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Lexa played the next doctor after Fraser died.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, the admiral's daughter, or the general's daughter.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Ben was the
replacement when Richard
Dean Anderson left.
Okay.
Or he's this, or
Commodore or something like that. Yeah.
No, it's Brigadier.
No.
Yeah.
Or he's or O'Neill's his daddy. Remember that episode? 1969. Great year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little like some actors in Stargate and whatnot is not my.
I had to Google. I had to go research Alexa Doing, whatever her name is. I couldn't remember who she was.
Those two people in the end on the far left came in season 8.
Yeah.
No, it was before that. I think it was 6 or 7.
No, it was season 9 because Richard Dean Anderson was still on till 8.
Well, he had got
season 9.
No, it was before season 9.
Ben had been there for a couple seasons before.
Ben came on after the battle over Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had a reoccurring role, but
he replaced Richard Dean Anderson because Richard Dean Anderson, O'Neill gets promoted.
Yeah.
And then his character is less and less.
You mean again?
No, I mean he gets promoted. He's now the head of the Stargate program before they bring in Beau Bridges.
But it does say right here, Bowder returned to the Sci-Fi Channel, joining the cast of Stargate SG-1 in its 9th season in 2005. Mm-hmm. He became a regular. He had guest appearances before that.
Anyways.
I mean, I just remember him and Vala came on before. She was in the 8th season.
But this was hilarious. 2 red shirts walking around escorting Nomad.
with actual speakers and sounds coming out from it.
Mm-hmm.
It takes the lower decks.
But it was SFI.
Speaking of lower decks, I would love to see more of these kind of props about maybe somebody having a vault full of the little evil robots.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are a whole bunch of the adult content. Oh, they're all mixed up. I don't know what's going on with my thing.
It's okay. Just explain the best you can. These are awesome.
It's just a random booth. There was, we count 4 lightsaber booths at the convention. 4 lightsaber booths and 3 freeze-dried candy booths.
Is she supposed to be Spock's wife?
She was supposed to be...
Jafrin?
Yes. Some Jedi people. These photos didn't come out as good, but... I didn't zoom in on these. I don't know why I zoomed in on these. They're all over the place. This was 80s Beetlejuice.
I remember that guy.
Yeah. I just wait. We have a hilarious one coming up.
I don't know why he keeps doing that.
Oh, there you are.
All over the place. Yep, there I am. And there's our friend Aaron.
Ginny is a classic holodeck.
You need a badgie on that. You need badgie on that.
Somebody has told me that. Apparently, this costume is 13 years old.
Wow.
Well, not this version, but when I first created it, it was 13 years ago. I created it for a Joshua Halloween party 13 years ago.
Wow.
not crazy, but people love it. To this day, they love it.
I sent you a message. Can you put eggnog in it too?
Did not see this message.
Sorry. Oh, okay, so
on
these are
Leia
Star Wars. Oh, Layla. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really hard to see her in that picture.
I have a video of this guy. I don't have I have a video somewhere. This is Guitar Hero himself.
And on the screen was actually playing Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero. I did a video, but I don't know where it'll come. Like, my photos are all over the place at the moment. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious. They're all over the place. I don't know where my photos are at.
Wait, she has hair?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so used to her being bald for the show.
What?
Cecilia usually doesn't have any hair.
Only on the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This was a monster lady. She made everything out of monster cans. Her guns that made out of monster cans.
Thank you, Jen.
We took Aaron to his first experience of Magic Time Machine.
Yeah, we ordered like iced teas, whatever, and he got water, and the guy came back and set his water down with this gigantic straw. We're like, how are you going to drink that?
That's a good question.
Have y'all been to Magic Time Machine or know what it is?
Nope.
Nope.
Mm.
All right.
My guess is Sprite. It looks clear.
No.
It's water.
Just water.
Okay, water.
But Magic Time Machine is where there's different little rooms and all different themes. I don't know all the themes of this one, but the one in Dallas, because we're in San Antonio, the one in Dallas has like a love room, a locker room, a dunce hat, a short bus, things like that. And then your waiters are characters. Like we had Indiana Jones as our waiter.
Huh.
We had Indiana Jones and the White Rabbit came over a couple times too.
And then Launch and Leeway was next to us, and I saw Barbie running the halls.
Indiana Jones from which of the 6 movies?
Just basic Indiana Jones.
Just basic.
Okay.
But what was funny, and I don't know if Jenny got a picture of it, is the White Rabbit took Indy's pistol and took some straws and tied like the thing together like he was actually locking his gun. It was really funny. And he sits it on the table.
I'm telling you, these pictures are all over the place.
I had the same issue when I came back from Dublin because when I went to upload all those pictures, they were out of order on my phone.
This is a blow up. It's a
Grogu.
Grogu.
Mm-hmm.
This is the artist area, where they're signing and stuff.
So is it a new? Okay, so because of the fact I renamed it, is it a new series? It's not like Mandalorian season 3.
No, it's still the
Grogu.
It's just a young Baby Yoda's name is now.
So is it kind of like the Orville when they did season 3? They called it New Horizons.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what they're going to call season 4.
Has that been confirmed and greenlit?
Yes, they start filming in January.
Perfect. Is that going to feature Seth MacFarlane or is someone else taking over?
I don't know.
From what we heard, it's the same cast, but we
Well,
don't.
Seth wanted to bail out. I remember that.
This was Anson Mount came out with him on his phone talking to his daughter. I was like, oh, it was so sweet.
Yeah, and he goes, "You want to say hi?" And he got the honest to wave hi to her.
And there's Matt's hot throb. I sent pictures for him.
Oh.
We were up to Caution. This was Zombie Layla, right? No, Zombie.
Yeah, I think it was Zombie Leia or something like that. Or no, it was a Zombie Fairy, I think.
Something like that. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my
That
favorite
looks good.
machine. It was delicious.
Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It was delicious.
That's what I'm saying. That looks good.
Every last bit of that I ate. Mine's a carrot. I don't like cooked carrots.
Well, the thing I like about it, the chicken actually looks cooked. A lot of places do not cook their chicken fully anymore.
This is
I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't know.
It was great. It was great.
It was hilarious. I wish I videoed him.
Yeah.
Bending his knees, but it was hilarious.
Yeah, the guy running it real quick had to like hold the thing open and hold the thing up so they could go up underneath. And then he walked backwards.
Oh, they won. These are the winners from the cosplay contest.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I took this picture of my sister because she's so Cincy.
Oh, nice.
They called him the old dude. That's what he put his thing as so dude.
Oh man! And then he did this. He goes, "So say we all," and got everybody to start yelling it out.
Is that a Mugatu?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Mugatu.
Yeah.
Oh, my drink from Magic Time Machine. It was delicious. There's the picture I sent for.
Why is her hair red?
Because it's red.
It's red. Because red has
she's naturally redheaded?
No.
Oh.
Red has more fun, right, Matt? See?
I'm going to have to disagree, and I will leave it at that.
I like blondes. Huh. Yeah.
I'm just planning to go back because I didn't realize how bad my pictures were.
Very good.
There's a picture of him, but I know I videoed him. But I bet you guys.
That was Ortega. Ortega is probably one of my favorite characters on New World.
I really enjoy her in just general. Like, she was fun.
She was.
They had some great little behind the scenes, and they're not that big of pranksters on this set.
They're not?
No,
they're kept so busy they don't have time.
Yeah.
Well, I granted they're only there for 10 episodes, but still, you think they'd have some fun.
They have fun. They laugh and giggle. They just don't do pranks like the rest of it.
On.
So
you mean tell me nobody picks on Anson Mount on set about his bulging hair?
I'm sure they have jokes, but not pranks.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing a nasty rumor
about. Or do you want to take it off?
About TV series in the future. That they're going to start capping TV series at 6 episodes.
Ew. I hope this is a rumor.
Is this just like a Nielsen? Not Nielsen. Is this like a federal thing or?
No, they're just going to model it after the BBC.
Well, Netflix does six episodes already.
Well,
6 to 10.
No, like cutting it at 6 per season.
And what's their reasoning for the rumor, or what's their justification?
Money.
Let me get you straight. You want to make okay? Well, I mean, yeah. If you tell 6 great episodes, sure.
You know, they're not all to be great.
Well, that's my problem with like NCIS, right? It's a great show, but they did this 2-part opening, awesome, or this 1-part opening, awesome cliffhanger from last season. They tied into it. Then you go into the immediate to the next episode, and there's no mention of that awesome cliffhanger, which will be carrying the season forward. So I like the shorter, more condensed seasons now because you get right to the point, and it just continues to build one off the other. Remember, I told you I'm a huge fan of that.
I want to go back to the 27-episode seasons.
Mm-hmm.
You want all the fluffers?
I like the fluffers. Some of the best episodes are fluffers.
Well, some of the best comical episodes are in there, but yes.
Plus, it gives them an opportunity to do doing unique things, such as the musical episode.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't seen that.
Unique, and that is, Robert, do me a favor, buddy. You don't put yourself through that.
It is the greatest episode on Strange New Worlds.
No,
but I have to. Chico needs the money, and I mean, I'm not going to deprive Chico the money.
It is not the best. I like the crossover episode better than that one.
The crossover episode is number 2, but the musical episode is number 1, and that is Say So by all Trekkies.
I am a Trekkie, and I don't say so, sir.
I haven't seen it, so I have no opinion.
Out of all of us, which of us writes fan fiction besides me and Sammy in this room? Star Trek fan fiction.
We don't want
I
to
think
get
I have my
involved in your
credibility.
Jay, we don't want to get involved in your sexual fantasies.
I'll have you know there's very little sex in them. It's more about Star Trek and explore.
Then you're not doing fan fiction right.
You know, funny story.
I'm not writing romance novels. You're right. I am not.
I have a funny story about Star Trek fan fiction. So it's 25 years ago, 1999. And I'm in college and I'm in the library on the internet and I'm like, well, let me see what the big deal is. I hear about fan and I look up Star Trek fan fiction. And that was my introduction to slash fiction.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't mind what Eric is saying here. 6 episodes. Well, the other thing Netflix does to kind of get around the 6-episode rule is they'll release more than one season in a year. They did it with like She-Ra. No, they did it with She-Ra. It was only out for like 3 seasons, but they released 2 seasons a year. And then they cut it after the 3rd season. But it's technically had 5. My daughter was a big fan of it.
It's a different concept altogether.
Yeah.
Kids cartoons are completely different.
I think, did Jenny disconnect? She having technical issues? I know she took a call.
Don't know what happened.
Well, we'll continue on. She should come back shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but 6 episodes. How about a season of every what? How about a season every season, 24 episodes? He
wants it where you don't skip a year to the next season.
Yeah.
Like if Strange New Worlds ended in 2023, he wants the next series to go on 2024.
I agree with that. I mean, I would definitely agree with that. It'd be nice. I could do 6 to 10. I don't have a problem with that as long as they're good seasons.
I guess I prefer more episodes a year.
Well, here's an idea. Produce more content every year.
Well, I think they're going to be moving away from that, and they're experimenting because we have the Section 31 movie coming out next year.
Yes,
I don't just necessarily mean Star Trek. I mean in general, Robert and Matt. Yeah. I mean, give us more shows.
I know what you mean. Yeah. We don't. As far as Star Trek goes, the only thing we know that is confirmed at this point is that Section 31 is coming out
in January.
And Star Trek Fleet Academy has been renewed for a 2nd season.
Well, we all expected that because most Star Trek shows get 2 seasons automatically.
Well, I think there's a little bit of politics behind that one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Did you see that Dune? I don't know if this is true, but is Dune coming out with the TV series now with the success of the movies?
Yes, it's going to be a prequel to the 2 movies. It's called Dune Prophecies.
Okay.
And Eric's right. He doesn't think that they know how to make money off streaming yet. And I think he's pretty much correct.
Well, I think that cable is just a dying dinosaur. They have to figure it out.
Mm.
I mean, that's not up to us. Likely, it's up to them to figure out how to get the content out there. But streaming is definitely the direction that most people are going nowadays.
Yeah, it's just they got to figure out how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're throwing all that money at professional sports. I mean, Netflix is going to have 2 NFL games on Christmas Day.
Wow. 2 of them?
Yeah. And then Peacock, I mean, the WWE got in early on this, and now all their events and everything and their catalog is all streaming through Peacock.
I thought they're going to Netflix in January. Did that change?
No, that SmackDown's going to Netflix.
Okay.
But yeah, the new Saturday Night Main Event, that's going to be on Peacock, excuse me.
Oh. That makes sense. It was there before. When it was
but
NBC.
But wrestling isn't the same because now that we know that it's all choreographed and it's scripted.
Well, it's been choreographed and scripted for years.
And we've known that since the 80s.
Yeah, I know that, but now that people are doing podcasts about it,
yeah,
there's more talking than wrestling if you watch Raw.
Yeah.
True. Hey guys, I hate to do this. I got to run upstairs, so we need to probably wrap up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got a
I was
text.
kinda-
Pop up with something. So
No, that's
Okay.
fine. We could definitely wrap up. I was just trying to kill a little time before Jenny got back on.
Okay.
Can you send a message to Jenny letting her know that we're gonna wrap it up then?
she knows. I just did.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, no more list of the time we could talk about Star Trek, but we can definitely talk about that next week. Oh no, not next week. In 2 weeks, we'll be back.
2 weeks. Yeah.
We
Hold on.
talk about Lord Dax.
Oh no, 2 weeks is when you're on your vacation.
Right.
Wait, 2 weeks? No.
Yeah, because he's going back to another convention before.
Yeah.
Hold on, hold
Yeah.
on. Let me
They're going
check.
to the trek to Dallas.
See, because I have my Sea Scout swimming night, and we're going to be practicing man overboard drills. What to do when you actually have to jump in off the boat.
Scott, you're leaving to Dallas on the 13th?
Yes.
Okay.
No, 14th, I think it is, but I don't know yet if we're gonna do a show that Wednesday or not. We'll have to approach that when it gets
So
posted.
just pay attention to our feed channels, and we'll let you know on there. All right, guys.
All right.
Oh, by the
Later,
way,
guys.
I accept all donations of $10,000 or more.
I accept
American-
anything under- I'll accept
American?
anything under 10,000.
American.
Any currency. All right. Live long and prosper, guys.
Bye.
Bye.